with Sam Colonna at the Sam Colonna Boxing Gym in very, very cold Chicago. We're going to talk about the hot topic, which is Artur Szpilka moving to the US to train with Ronnie Shields in Houston. First of all, your opinion about Ronnie Shields as a trainer for Artur Szpilka?
Well, I know Ronnie Shields personally. I know him. I know him to train lighter guys. I don't know him to be really training the heavyweights. So, but he's a good trainer. He's a very knowledgeable guy. He's been around a long time. I've known him for at least 15, 20 years. You know, so I was shocked when I heard about it myself that Szpilka was moving to the U.S. Then they said Houston. And he's going to get a wake-up call, because I know in Poland he was probably the man, you know, walking around, a celebrity. But in the U.S. he's just going to be another guy, and he's going to get a wake-up call, because it's not going to be the same as if he was in Poland.
One of the reasons they decided to go with Ronnie Shields was, first of all, Ronnie Shields was architect behind Tom Adamek preparations versus Chris Arreola, probably the best Adamek fight. He was there. Plus he's working with Lara, who is a southpaw. Szpilka is a southpaw. Can you move some things from lighter weight classes, southpaws to the heavyweights?
Well, you know, to a point you could, but you got to remember, you know, heavyweight can't do what a light guy could do. You know, I remember when I was working with Adamek myself. And he said, "Sam, I am not lightweight. I am a light heavyweight." You know, because I was working him with a lot of fast, you know, drills. You know, so you got to adjust to the fighter himself. You know, you can't train everybody the same. And that's what makes a great trainer, is knowing what the fighter has and bring it out of him.
What's the biggest danger for Artur Szpilka into moving to US? You mentioned something about just being one of the guys. Nobody recognizes you on the street and so on, but
I think it's not danger, but I think what, you know, he's going to realize that, wow, the grass is not greener on the other side, you know, because sometimes a fighter, like, you know, looks around and be like, man, I should be doing this, I should be doing that, but you know, you probably in the long run, you're probably doing more where you're at than where you're going to go. Until you get there, you'll see. So, you know, I'm not saying that it's not going to work. It might work, it might not work, but you know, I would be like, why change what's working? You know, he had his last fight was a good fight. You know, he only has what, one loss under his belt.
Yes, versus Jennings in January.
Yeah, and then I thought they moved him too fast for that fight. He should have had a couple more fights to build him up to a guy like him. You know what I mean? Instead of going from D fighters, C fighters, going all the way to A+ fighters. You know, he had to get something in between.
So, summarizing your opinion, you were surprised, you even used the word shocked. Then the last question will be, assuming everything goes well, what he can gain from moving to the United States? Sparring partners, different mentality?
I mean, I think he's going to gain some, you know, everywhere you go, you're going to gain something, you know. The experience, maybe sparring with more Americanized fighters, you know. And we'll see if he's happy, you know. Hey, 3 months from now, he might say, you know what, I want to go back to Poland. I've seen that happen. I've had fighters here, they thought the grass was greener here, and then once they got here, like, you know what, I got to go back. You know, that happened with a few fighters I've had. They went back. That Christopher? Yeah, he wasn't happy about being in America, so he went back to Poland. So we never know, you know.
We're gonna see.
We're gonna see. Only the future will tell.
Thank you very much.